All right, everybody, today's PR's workout of the day is gonna start off with our skills. So for the month of our strength and power, we're gonna be working on some strict movement patterns, and then we're gonna work on power as far as jumping, okay? So for today, we're gonna begin our session with some practice. We wanna warm up with some jump rope. Now, as far as our jump rope, let's think about double unders as our prime focus. For skills and some thoughts to think about, if you're having trouble with double unders, one of the things I always try to teach and coach people is to hold on the handles down low. This is gonna give me a much better whipping action out of my wrist versus holding it up higher to get that wrist action. You end up finding yourself using a lot more from the elbow, okay? So we wanna think about keeping those hands down to the side. Now, before we even grabbing the rope, if we're having a hard time finding our timing, a good drill to do is a side thigh slap, okay? So if you imagine, every time I jump, I wanna clap my hands to my thighs one time, and that's just to replicate as if I'm going underneath my feet one time, right? So here's a single under, and when I go for a double, I'm gonna throw a little bit of a higher bounce into it, and I'm gonna time it. The coordination is the big part, is slapping the thighs twice before my feet hit the ground. Now, if we're still trying to work on the timing or the speed of that, if we think about singles, throw in one double, and then go back to our singles, which will replicate just what a single to double looks like on the jump rope. So if I'm starting out singles, single, 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 double back to my singles. Now, if we do have our double unders, and they're on point in 6 minutes of practicing the double under, you might accumulate a few hundred double unders, then let's modify this time spent with triple under practice. So with a triple under practice, we want to think about getting your rhythm set with a double, and then throw in the triple when ready. Okay, so here's some practice for you. Once we finish 6 minutes practicing this jump rope skill, we're gonna move into 4 rounds of 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We're gonna begin with a pull-up. We're gonna go 30 seconds of strict pull-ups. Dead hang, chin clearly over the top, back down to the bottom. Now our goal is 30 seconds is not a lot of time, and if we find ourselves finding failure quickly, then let's have a band there for assistance. So we want to try to accumulate a larger rep, right? So we should be working for 20 seconds, not 5 to 10 seconds throughout that 30-second period. And then we're gonna go to a dumbbell deficit push-up. Now a dumbbell deficit push-up, basically, grab yourself a set of dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells available, use some bumper plates, but we wanna have our hands off the ground, so when I go to the ground, it's a deeper range of motion. Full extension to the top. If we need to scale this one up, what we can do is scale it up with some rings. We can go to a ring dip, okay? So if we find ourselves ripping through this, but we could get a benefit out of some building strength on the rings, that's gonna be our option. Then 30 seconds of double under practice, or double unders, accumulating max reps, okay? So we're gonna go through that whole sequence 4 times. Pull-ups, push-ups, double unders, pull-ups, push-ups, double unders, 30 on, 30 off. When we finish that, we're gonna finish it out the day with a 2K row. So, have fun, enjoy that bench bar.